YouTube, Zora the Viewer here. In this video, I will show you where will you get the items needed for this cosplay. But before we begin, I would like to remind every one of you that this cosplay requires 2 seasonal items from the summer break event and the Friday the 13th event that just hit the game, since these events just meet each other's path. And these items are also used during my previous cosplay, which is the Dr. Alan Grant cosplay. And with that being said, let's go. For the first item needed for this cosplay, we're gonna need to go to the main menu. And in the main menu, we're gonna need to go to chests or chest shop. And in this shop right here, we're gonna need to go to buy chest items. And in this menu, the item that we need is a little downward below the green items. And the item that I'm talking about is this one right here, which is called the Classy Cavalier Gloves, which is the pair of gloves that I'm currently wearing right now. For the next item, we're gonna need to go to the town of Babylon. And in the town of Babylon, we're gonna need to go to Social District. And here in Social District, we're gonna need to go to Oddity's shop. Now, here in this map right here, we're just gonna go straight ahead to this NPC right here, or item NPC, which is called the Odd Snow Globe, which will then lead us to the cabin in the globe. Now, here in this map right here, we're gonna need to go straight to that cabin, but to get there safely and away from the monster, we're gonna go and turn the other way around so we can evade its attack and the other monsters around, which will then lead us to this NPC that is standing outside the cabin, which is called Slash Ketchum. And in his menu, as you can see, are 4 options available, and the option that we're gonna need is the crafting shop called Cabin in the Globe Crafting. And in this crafting shop, the item that we need is this one right here, which is the Jedi Slasher Holster, which is a back accessory that can be matched with the cape. Oh, by the way, this item is formerly a cape, but the developers updated this item and some other items to back accessories. And this one right here is what we need for a cosplay, and it's already updated into a back accessory. Now, how is it different from a cape? I'll show you. Well, in my menu, I have it equipped, but I'm also equipping a cape called Invisible Cape. So when I remove it, this is what will I look like. So, to make it seem like I'm just wearing the holster as a cape, I'm putting the invisible cape on, which will then turn it to this. And there you have it. And again, the item that you need for this cosplay is from this crafting shop, and it's a back accessory called Dreadite Slasher Holster, which is this holster right here. For the next item, we're gonna need to go to Green Guard. And in Green Guard, we're gonna need to go to Green Guard Forest. Now here in this map right here, the item that we're gonna need is a class item. And it can be obtained from this NPC right here, which is none other than Robina, one of the first NPCs that you will meet in the game, and the NPC that is also known as the Ranger class trainer. So, the item that we need is from the Ranger class menu from Robina. And in the Ranger class menu, we're gonna need to go to the Ranger class gear shop. And in this shop right here, the item that we need is this one right here, which is the Ranger belt. And it's this belt right here. For the next item, and the first of the two seasonal items needed for this cosplay, we're gonna need to go to the town of Babylon. And in the town of Babylon, we're gonna need to go to the main square, or Babylon main square. And in Babylon main square, we're gonna need to go to Yulgar's Inn. Now, since that item is a seasonal item, we're gonna need to go to this NPC right here, which is Dottie, and an NPC that only appear every Friday the 13th event in the game. And since the event's still running, we can still get that item from this option in her menu, which will then lead us to Camp Gonna Getcha. Now, here in this map right here, we're gonna need to go and talk to the same NPC that we encountered in Yulgar's Inn, which is Dottie. And in her menu, we can see the shop called Camp Gonna Getcha Gear. And in the shop right here, the item that we're gonna need is this one right here, which is the Campy Boots, which is this light brown boots right here. We also used this back in the Alan Grant cosplay. And aside from Dottie herself, we can also obtain the same item from two more NPCs that can be located in this map. And yes, the two NPCs that I'm talking about is the guys from this small dock right here, which were Zip and Ace. And as you can see, the same shop from Dottie is available from him and from this guy as well. And we can even get that boots right there. So once again, the item that we need for this cosplay is the Campy Boots. And it's this light brown boots right here. For the next item, and the second seasonal item needed for this cosplay, we're gonna need to go to Mysterious Islands. And here in Mysterious Islands, we're gonna need to go to Pointless Isle. Now, here this map right here, since it's summer event right now, the item that we need is from this NPC right here, which is Annette. She actually stays here even the summer season is not here. And if it's summer season, we can see this collection series right here called Past Summer Collection, which will then lead us to more summer collection shops in this menu. But the shop that we're gonna need is this one right here, which is the 2021 summer items. And the item that we need is this one right here, which is the Paradise Vice Armor. And it's this blue and white outfit right here. Finally, for the last item needed for this cosplay, we're gonna need to go to the town of Babylon. And in the town of Babylon, we're gonna need to go to Babylon Main Square, or Main Square. And here in the Main Square, we're gonna need to go straight to Babylon Main Square. Now, here in this map right here, we're gonna need to go straight past this portal all the way to Cicero's shop, because the last item that we need is actually from Cicero himself. And in Cicero's menu is a shop called Weapon and Armor Shop, which will then lead us to two more shops available. And among the two, the shop that we're gonna need to go to is Cicero's shop. Now, here in this shop right here, the item that we're gonna need is this one right here. A beginner item called Hill Giant's Toothpick, which is this short sword right here. And this item can also be obtained inside his shop, since Cicero himself can also be seen here. And again, the same shop can be found here. So, the same item is available here as well. And it's this one right here. You know, by the way, to make it more accurate for the character, I decided to use Rogue class to make it seem that he's wielding two swords. You can also use Berserker class, since this class also make you wield two weapons. But I decided to use Rogue since it's pretty easy for all players to do that. Anyway, once again, the item that we need, or the weapon that we need for the cosplay, is the Hill Giant's Toothpick, and it's this sword right here. Now that we have collected all of the items needed for this cosplay, the next and last thing that we're gonna need to do is to customize our avatar. And to start off with everything, we're gonna need to go and put the hairstyle, which is the enchanter. It's gonna take me a long while to get there since there's a lot of hairstyle available in the shop. Okay, there you have it. So there it is, right there. And for the hair color, we're gonna need to go and use this one right here, which is a darker shade of blonde. And for the last part of our customization is for the eye color, which is light blue, and it's this one right here. And that completes our customization for this cosplay. And there you have it. So, there you have it, folks. My very own idea for a Rick O'Connell from the Mummy 3 cosplay. Well, I hope you like it, and if you do, please hit like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. And until then, tune in for my next videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!